Yeah, well,
Can you walk us through the touchdown that you scored?
Oh, man, I don't know. I wide open. I did what I was supposed to do, turned around, the ball was coming to me. I just know I had to catch and secure it. And it was a critical play in the game, too. So
first career?
First
ever?
career ever touchdown. I never had a touchdown.
Were you nervous?
No, I wasn't nervous. I live for moments like this.
You said it was a critical play in the game. Were you surprised when that was the play that was called?
I wasn't surprised. I knew it was a high chance of us calling the play. We put it in late this week, but I knew it was a high chance of us calling it, so I knew I had to execute it. Coach Lundy was scared. He didn't think I was going to catch it. He had me catching passes for like 2 days straight. Just, he told me when I catch it, make sure I'm securing it. I'm like, I got you, cuz. I'm going to do it. Coach Miller was telling me I better not F it up. I got us, Coach. I'm going to do what y'all want me to do. I get the job, man. And they ended up being a critical play in the game. Tying the game up, going into overtime. And they went out there and executed, and we ended up getting the win.
What did you say when you got to the sideline?
There was nothing I could say. Everybody was just, jumping around, jumping on me, everything. I was out of breath. It beat me up. I had a celebration plan, but I didn't get to do it because everybody attacked me. So, and I had to get back on field goal. So,
Are you giving Pat a hard time at all? Like, hey, this route running thing is kind of easy, or?
Nah, I probably give Aiden a hard time though. After what was the first play? First game? Who we played? And he had a wide open touchdown. He dropped it. I might give him a hard time for sure.
You played like all 5 offensive line positions, now
Yes,
tight end.
Tight end, fullback.
What do you think about it? Being this versatile piece that you're going to use?
Just glad the team able to trust me and put me in the positions to help us win games. So, just I embrace it, really.
What was the conversation like with Coach B about the 94? What am I doing? Coach, was it kind of like, what am I doing?
Yeah, so when they told me last week, CMU, he told us we was putting the package in. They told me I was getting an eligible number, so kind of got excited. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, we had put a play in. We didn't end up running it. We ended up taking it out. But this week, we ended up putting another play in. They was like, it's guaranteed we're going to run it. And we ended up running it on the big play. When they called it, I was like, all right, this the play, like it said. End up catching the pass. So.
What's that? They trust you at 5 positions. They trust you at tight end. Like, what's that trust mean to you? Just being only your second year here?
It means a lot knowing, the guys can trust me. And I feel like I'm doing a good job of showing them that they can trust me and put me in those positions. So it feels great.
Can I ask you about Luke? It looked like he was playing with a little fire tonight, like maybe a fire we don't see from him often. Is that fair? Did you notice that?
Yeah, for sure. I knew that since we came back in January. Luke was a entirely different person. Like, he's ready to attack the season and, handle business, really. He knew last year wasn't good enough. I went through his ups and downs. He knew this year he's ready to step his game up. He became back more confident, more leader, like being a good leader. He took a big step this year.
Pat said that Melvin stood up in practice maybe early in the week and just took ownership and said some stuff about the O-line and what you guys can do and plan to do.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
So we had a team meeting early in the week. He came in. He said he had some things to say, so he stood up in front of the room and told us, like, we ain't playing good enough offensive, like O-line, like we weren't playing good enough. He wasn't running the ball how we wanted to run the ball. So he was telling us, like, we need to pick it up, like, he'll set the tone no matter how, like, no matter what way he got to do it. Like, he just wants to be dominant in the run game, and I feel like this week we took a big step.
Is this the whole offense or the whole team?
The whole team.
That?
Especially up front, it was big. He was really talking about up front, like, because everybody was doubting us, talking down on us, because we ain't had no big rushing games against past opponents. So.
What's that say about Melvin to come into a new team and feel comfortable enough to go up there and kind of wear that ownership and challenge his teammates?
Yeah, so I've been playing with Melvin since high school, so like I knew he always have been like that. So it didn't really surprise me when he got up and said, what he said. I knew he always had been that type of person. He always have had that in him. So.